Jaime should have known better than to turn on the time machine, and his cousin Ezra definitely knew not to take his eyes off his little sister Eliza. But before the cake is served at their great-grandmother's 90th birthday party in New York's Catskill Mountains, the cousins are going to end up enslaved in Egypt alongside the biblical hero Joseph, whose help they'll need if they're ever going to escape the year 1900 BC. Unfortunately for the two American boys, once Pharaoh's most trusted magician discovers the secret of Jaime's time watch, the wicked vizier hatches a plan of his own. With no time to spare, the trio of young men must stop the traitorous high priest from using the marvelous time travel device and Joseph's remarkable ability to interpret dreams in his goal of overthrowing Pharaoh's kingdom and taking the throne for himself. A biblical time travel adventure that quickly dissolves into a comedy of errors, Destination Genesis features the Old Testament story of Joseph's enslavement in Egypt and his troubles with Potiphar's wife in a fun, digestible format designed to remind readers that all things are possible when we rely on God. Pick up your copy today in digital or print form on Amazon, and remember to sign up for our mailing list at enterthelostlibrary.com. And we're back! Welcome to Crypto Comics, all you beautiful people in Webtown. I am excited to get into Meridian, issue number 1 from Crossgen Comics. We talked about Crossgen last week with the Mystic review, and you gotta go back in the playlist if you're a newcomer here at Crypto Comics. You gotta go back and you gotta check out the history of Crossgen. You gotta understand what's going on here a little bit if you really want to keep up and keep track and get yourself on that journey to becoming a crypto knight like some of the other longtime viewers right here at Crypto Comics. Meridian, number 1. This is the customer review comic from Diamond. These seem to be rather prevalent in back issue bins, I've noticed. They sent out a lot of these, really tried to get off on the right foot, did Crossgen. Now, we read this whole thing already last week. The only thing that's changed is the eyes. They had some bright red, fiery eyebrows on these characters. It's a little different now. But it says the same thing. And I'm not going to read it. You're going to have to watch previous Crossgen videos if you want to know what that's about. But I will go here. Where are we? On the edges of the bleak zone, the very spot where it all seems to die away. This world itself is a thing of rare beauty, ravaged by the changes of time, a pearl delicately poised on the edge of an abyss. It has survived one cataclysm, and its people thrive in the resulting sky cities, managing a tender balance between the resources available to them and their own desires to possess more. A single sigil bearer would disrupt that balance. 2 would preserve the tension. 2 siblings this time, I think. What will I tell them, these sigil bearers? Give them no warning, no direction. Let their actions dictate the flare of the sigil. This will re-energize your warriors, bring them back to their purpose, have them fight off the chill of their current enu. You mean cross-generation? Yes, power from conflict, energy creating energy. As the new ones work toward their own definition, they serve your needs. I tell you, you could start a new chain of creation to stoke the cooling fires of the whole. I feel it growing warmer already. Barbara Kessel, writer. Joshua Middleton, penciler. Dexter Vines, your inker. And Michael Atiyeh as the colorist. The Crossgen universe was created by Mark Alessi and Gina M. Villa. You can tell when some things are about to happen. You can feel it. Others slip by. You just don't realize things are about to change forever. I wish I'd had some warning that day. There's 3 more ships than usual. So I could have said goodbye. Carador doesn't usually send so many. Their last trade run must have been fantastically successful. Carador always wins in trade, Sephi, no matter what it takes. Jad, you know Ilhan is my uncle. Don't put Sephi in an awkward spot, son. Stu, you see that wobble? Those ships have been modified from their original float patterns. Sloppy work, not ours. Of course not. No ship leaves Meridian until it passes Father's first rule. Make it perfect to the eye and sound to the touch. Can't you just hear him saying, Whoops! See you at the reception! And she races off because she's realized she's late. Sorry, Papa, but I was personally inspecting... No, I was supervising the landing and... No, I forgot. Excuse me, Crit. Ski, ski, ski. But the high road's the quickest. This is what I'll always remember of Meridian. Little memories. My house. My room. My freedom. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Zuka. I'm home. Late again. Such a surprise. Seffi, you're as constant as the stars. We have to stay up late to see them too. She knew... That's a good joke. She knew Minister Ilan was visiting today, but she just had to see Jad. Did not. And most of all, my father. Papa, I'm ready.
Oh, look at you. My little squirrel is transformed into a beautiful young woman, so like your mother. Oh, my sweet Seffi, she would be so proud of you.
Thank you, Papa. I love you.
And I you, precious. Let's go show off for my little brother, shall we? Is he here yet, Mira?
Right outside.
My Lord Minister, presenting Ilan, Minister of Cadador. Stop barking like an overzealous herald, Gregor. They know who I am. Ilan, how fares the lands of Calador? Forgive me my exuberance, Ilan. My pride is overflowing. Just look at our Seffi today.
Greetings, Uncle.
Come, let us still a little time alone, before I lose you to table talk. Oh, quaint as ever. Turos, I'll never understand. Meridian is wealthy enough. Why can't you raise these hovels and build something magnificent? Not everyone has a taste for gilt and ornament, Ilan. There's beauty in simplicity. Have you forgotten the view from the mountains? I've become a civilized man, brother. Rocks and dirty for children and peasants. I appreciate the art of brilliant minds, not mindless nature. We must agree to disagree then, Ilan. To your health. And yours. I've heard you are unwell. I've kept it quiet. My physicians can't find a cause. In honesty, brother, I'm afraid, but I'm not willing to send my ashes to the wind just yet. Given your concerns, perhaps you'll reconsider my offer to combine Meridian and Cadador. The people of Meridian are too different from yours in Cadador. We are craftsmen, not merchants. It might be good for our purses, but it wouldn't be good for our souls. I must decline, Ilan, again and always. Damn your stubborn hide. Think, Turos. Is a passive backward state a fitting legacy for your child? This short-sightedness of yours is costing us both. I won't allow it.
This hawk comes down.
You're forcing me to... get away! Stop. It's just a bird.
If Papa hadn't been so sick, everything could have been so different. As it was, Papa was weak. When it happened, whatever it was that did happen, it was just too much.
Yeah! Toros, that creature, what has it done?
Toros? Papa?
Minister Ilan, what's wrong? Is it the... Nothing, you fool. Just swallowed some wine wrong. Help him! Help him!
Papa! Seffi, the light. Papa, please don't. As Papa slipped away, I seemed to follow him until all that was left was us, and there was nothing I could do to save him. I felt so awful that day. I thought I'd die too. Then something touched me. It was so beautiful, as if all of his love, his happiness, and everything good he'd ever taught me was just bundled up into one simple message. I knew that no matter what, he would always be with me. Watching his eyes shine with such pure joy, I wanted that moment to last forever. But then it was over, and he was gone. Seffi, oh, you poor dear. Seffi, on your head, that mark. It wasn't there before. What mark? What is it?
It's a mystery best pondered later. Seffi, come away. Leave your father to me. Girls, would you take Seffi to a room? I think we're all in no mood for a banquet now. Speak for yourself. Gregor, a word. I need you to deliver a message. When it is done, see me. I'll be in my study. The decrepit brother
immediately ready to take his place, uncaring, only cares about his own success.
Enter.
Your message is delivered.
Here, take it and go. Minister Ilan, I was thinking, now that Turos is gone, I'd like a bit more visible role. I've been loyal. You've been loyal. So loyal you would poison your born minister. So loyal you would challenge your new one. With such a loyal retainer at my side, I would certainly be unstoppable. What the heck is going on in my hand? It means power. But then, Sephi. Regor, I have one more task for you. Then we can discuss loyalty.
Yes, Lord Minister. In my dreams that night, there was this strange feeling I had to find something, someone. That there was a connection between this thing, person, and my father and me. I had to hunt it down fast, or lose something precious. I turned to follow it. There was a blinding light. It exploded right at me. Then it flowed through me. I was filled with its warmth. Suddenly I felt protected. I woke up realizing I was somehow safe.
Sephi, am I too late? You there, get away from her. But don't speak. No excuses.
Uncle Ilan, no!
You killed him. Are you all right, child? Did he harm you?
No. Oh, Uncle Ilan, I know him. That's Regor. He's Papa's steward. Why would he? How could?
He tried to kill you because he was hired to do so. You're in danger if you stay in Meridian. Sephi, listen to me. One of the house staff proved false. Can you be sure you can trust any of the others? Come with me now. I'll use every power I possess to protect you. But first, let me set your father's house on fire.
Scumbag. I wish I'd thought to look back, to see everything one more time the way it was. But in my memories, it's still beautiful.
Hurry, guards! See that she's made comfortable and secure aboard the ship. I'll be along soon. And what of your earlier orders, Lord Minister? Wait until morning. When the fire burns down, do it then.
What? Do what, you slimy scumdog? Such a wonderful place. What a pity. Hastian, still no sign of Sephi? No, ma'am. We've been through the entire place. She might be out cold somewhere, but no one's seen her. Did Sephi get burned, Hastian? Sephi wasn't in the fire, Georgie. We don't know where she went, but she's safe. No Turos, no Sephi, no house on the hill. It's like the heart's been torn from Meridian. This is great writing.
Still awake. You should try to sleep, child. The day has been doubly tragic, but it's over. You're safe. Rest now. Tomorrow we can begin to plot Meridian's course. Together.
That is nothing but trouble, because her uncle hides more secrets than the shadows. Meridian number 2 on sale July 26th. Soon to be covered here at Crypto Comics. Let's learn a little bit about the creative team behind Meridian. A former drama major, Barbara Kessel has been in the comic book industry since 1981, when she wrote a Batgirl backup story for Detective Comics while sitting in a tech booth monitoring a college play. Since then, she has written for every major comic company, as well as served as an editor at DC Comics and worked on almost every DC title, including Watchmen, and developed the DC TSR line. She then moved on to Dark Horse Comics, where she served as editor, then managing editor, and finally as liaison to the Legends line. Somewhere in all this, she found time to marry the love of her life, Carrie, do charity work, head fundraisers, and co-publish her local community newspaper. Now she'll just be responsible for training new writers and maintaining continuity, as well as writing the stories that will appear in the titles Sigil and Meridian. Should be a breeze. Barbara lovingly dedicates Meridian to her honorary daughters, Allison, Brianna, and Roya. Cool. So now we're going to learn about the writer on this, Joshua Middleton. Now we're going to learn about the artist on this, Joshua Middleton. A newcomer to the comic book world, Josh was hired after his submission to the Crossgen Talent Search made a lasting impression on art director Brandon Peterson. He hails from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where he was a musician who owned and operated his own guitar store. He drew in his free time and had tried to crack the comic industry, only to come close without having anything published. What were they thinking? His unique, smooth, fine-line drawing style and amazing storytelling abilities set him apart from other creators and will make him a name to watch in the future as he pencils Meridian. Josh would like to dedicate this fine literary work to his little monkey. Tamami no koto o aishiteru yo. Right. Okay, we'll translate that later. No, we won't. We're not going to translate that. We're going to just keep moving on here. Well, this so far is, I think, maybe my most favorite book from Crossgen, just from reading 4 of the issue number 1s that we've covered here on Crypto Comics. And I'm excited to stick with this one too. We are going to deep dive into Meridian here in the future going forward at Crypto Comics. Now, if you like these kind of stories, these sort of fantastical, magical stories like Meridian, check out your boy Crypto's book. Yeah, it's a book. It's not a comic. It's a book. It's available on Amazon in digital and print form. It's called The Young Barbarians. Just one of the many titles available from the Lost Library that your boy Crypto is a part of.
When their parents are taken captive by a wicked necromancer and his sinister crocodile men, a pack of children from the peaceful land of Aquania must journey across their continent, meeting strange beings and confronting untold terrors in their quest to rescue their families from a witch queen eager to raise a demon lord from his fiery abode. The Young Barbarians, written by your boy Crypto, is available now in both digital and print form on Amazon.com. Published by the fine folks at the Lost Library. And support your boy Crypto by picking up a copy today. Link in the description below.